like to thank Kingarf, Buick GMC in Ogden for loaning me this 2015 GMC 2500 HD SLT Crew Cab pickup truck for the week. I've had a great time driving it. I've really gotten to know it, and I'd like to show you some of the best parts about it. We'll highlight the exterior, the safety, the interior, power, of course, towing capabilities. We'll give you a full rundown on the 2015 GMC. Thanks for watching. We're always trying to find a one-size-fits-all solution to every problem, and the problem with that is you're always having to make a compromise. The 2015 GMC Sierra 2500 HD has drastically shortened that list of compromises. This truck can do everything you expect a full-size truck to do, from towing your family boat down to Lake Powell to loading up the kids' stuff for college. And on top of that, with 9.5 inches of ground clearance, you can easily take this rig off-road high up in the Wasatch Mountains or down in Moab. Again, these are the expectations of a full-size four-wheel drive truck. But what you don't expect is a refined interior. While the frame and axles and some of the engine options are the same as the 2014 model, the cab has been totally redesigned, and the result of that is a very quiet and refined interior that truck owners have been asking for decades. Now, how did the engineers at GM accomplish this? Well, first of all, they use hydraulic body mounts to reduce cab vibration. The doors are triple sealed for wind and road noise, and there are improved aerodynamics that rechannel the wind and keep everything quiet on the inside. And when I say quiet, I don't mean quiet for a truck. I mean quiet. With the windows up and cruising down the highway at about 70 miles an hour, this truck is definitely quieter than my wife's Lexus and possibly even my Jaguar. The seats are perfectly bolstered and padded, and they are firm yet soft, and after an hour's drive, I had absolutely no pressure points. The GMC Sierra 2500 HD has a lot of information at your fingertips. There's more available to you than you need to know in the first week of driving this vehicle, and I think that's a cool feature because it lets you get to know your truck and get to know the extra options. You have vehicle diagnostic information such as average miles per gallon, real-time tire pressure monitoring. You get great entertainment options with the AM/FM radio, CD player, SD card compatibility, and Bluetooth connectivity to your smartphone. Plus, you get free Sirius XM radio for a few months. For safety, you've got OnStar, navigation, and a real-time weather app. You have ample charging stations for all the devices you have, and the ones that will be invented during your ownership of this truck, with 2 USB ports in the fold-down center console, 3 DC plugs, 1 in the dash and 1 in the console, as well as 1 in the rear for your passengers, plus a dash-mounted 110-volt AC plug. That's like the 3-prong plug you have in your house, so you can charge your laptop or drill batteries on the way to work. A vehicle of this nature is meant to work and make your job easier and more comfortable. When you step inside the 2015 GMC 2500 Sierra HD, you instantly feel a sense of security and confidence. And part of that is just due to the commanding view of the road. Another part is due to the power of the Vortec V8 and all the four-wheel drive capability. And another part is the solid feel of the suspension and the super quiet cabin. The cabin design is a serious upgrade for GM trucks. Gone are the days when a luxury truck feels like a base truck with stick-on wood trim. You can tell this interior was designed from scratch from the start, and it looks a lot more like a Cadillac than GMC. And for the amount of time you will spend in this vehicle and the price you're paying for it, that luxury is expected these days. This GMC Sierra 2500 HD has 2 inches more headroom than last year's model, and it should accommodate just about everybody in the NBA with 0 complaints. And you move on to the back seat, and the headroom is just as generous at 40.8 inches. Once again, that's way more than enough for me. And my legroom was also impressive at 40.93 inches, which meant a guy like me actually has room between the driver's seat and my knees. This will be appreciated by your crew, whether they are your young kids or burly men in the back. Speaking of kids, since nowadays most of our vehicles do double duty, this truck has the latch brackets for 2 car seats in the rear, making it easy to put your car seats in and out and know that they're safe and secured. Now, if you plan on using this as a double duty family vehicle and work vehicle, you might want to invest in some running boards or foot loops from your local dealer, just to make it easier for shorter members to get into the cab. Even I had to give it a little bit of a hop and grab a handle to get inside the truck, and that's because it has a lot of off-road clearance and, it's a big beefy vehicle. But for, my wife who's 5'4", or obviously little toddlers, they're going to need a boost, and it might make your life a little bit easier. Other notable features of this interior are the universal home remote connection, power windows with 1 touch down on all 4 corners, remote start, heated front seats, and a pedal extender for shorter drivers. Thanks again to Kingarf GMC Buick, Riverdale in Ogden, Utah for loaning us this truck for a week. Drop by there, they can show you more cool features, different options, different trim levels, and stay tuned for our next video. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching Weekly Drive. Please take a moment to subscribe and check out our other videos.